Hello guys, this is Crypto Dutchie with another audit from my trading journey. This is the 5th trade I entered. I entered it, I think, 1 hour ago. It's Tuesday today. Yesterday was a day off for the markets. I think it was Martin Luther's Day or Martin Luther Jr. Day. I actually don't know it exactly. But it was a free day in America and the stock markets were closed. So today the stock markets are open again. And there we go, we are now entering Centerpoint Energy. And once again, we found a very nice pattern. And we already can see that it's getting respected. It's somewhat already played out. But let's see what we can do with this trade. So the first things first again, we are going to look for big patterns. Now, we found this huge bullish cypher. And I am going to draw on it a bit better because it's not a complete cypher. Once again, finding a perfect pattern is not easy. But I would say that this was the low and that it is going all the way up to the highest point over here. And then it retraces over here. Now, when you want a bullish cypher, your price cannot go lower than the 0.618. And I made a picture here from the internet. The B must reach the 38.2% retracement, that's a fib level, but it cannot exceed the 61.8. Now, it's not exceeding the 61.8 because we are having 0.568, 568. So the first B is good, but now from B to C, what do we need then? C must reach the 1272. But it cannot exceed the 141. Now, unfortunately for us, it is exceeding the 141 by a little bit. It's at 1.584. So you could say that this is not a perfect cypher pattern, but it's decent. And now from C to D, or from X to D, XCD, must be 78.6 from X to C. So from here to here, it needs to retrace to 78.6, and then it will go up. 78.6, no, that is almost exactly what we have here. If you go on the wick, it is 82.9. But if you do it here from where the traders were settling up, then we are almost having the perfect retracement over here from X to A. From X to C, I mean. And that would indicate that the price goes up, and it is actually going up already. It can still go very higher. It can go back to A point here or the C point as well. It already reached the B point, of course. And when I open my MACD and RSI on the weekly, I do not see any bullish divergences. We do see bearish divergence, unfortunately. As you can see, this from here to here, that is actually not a good sign, because the buyers could not. The price went higher. Well, it is indicating that we are going to get more sell pressure, and this is a divergence on the MACD, indicating that the momentum is going down, but the price is still going up over here. So it could go back and then we are getting stopped out. But on the daily I found a lot more reasons to go long. And with such a pattern that is maybe going to play out even more than it did for this point. And also it's a very bullish chart. It's going up in general. There was this 2002 dump over here. But for now it's going up very quickly, but also the lows are getting higher as well. It takes a long time, but it looks okay. So when we go to the daily on this chart, I will put out the indicators first because there's a lot of information on the chart. I also put on the 200 moving average for the daily and the weekly, and we are now under it again. So maybe we are going to use this as support later on. You can see here it was used for support, and then when it breaks down it goes a bit lower. Here it was using as support and it goes a bit higher again. That's a decent indicator. And you can see that the trend is very bullish on the daily as well. From March this year until now, it's only making higher lows and higher highs. So that is very, very good. The reason I went in this trade is because it broke this resistance line. It backtested it, and now it's here again. Backtesting this very important support line. More of a zone over here. And of course, we need divergences, and we do have them on both indicators. Momentum is going up, while the price is going down. Also on the RSI, from this low to this lower low, the RSI is going up. That means some good news. That is why I entered the trade here. If I would have known about this stock before last Friday, I would have entered over here, but I did not see the stock in time. So I had to enter a bit higher. And that resulted in getting higher targets than I would normally go for. Remember, we want to get around 2.5 to 3.0 reward to risk. Now, I really want my stop loss below these two candles, the lowest candles, and I just have that over here. And I entered here, so the first profit targeting is over here. Just under this resistance line. And that is 14%. And that is where I'm going to take my first profits. And then I'm going to put the stop loss back to my entry, so it will always be a winning trade. My second target is at the 1272 extended Fibonacci line from this high to this low. And my last target is the 1618 Fibonacci line. Just going to sit a little bit under it. And that is where I want to take my profits from this trade. So yeah, we have some good indicators. We have one bad indication. The bearish divergence on the weekly. But we will see. I think this is going to be a very nice trade. And if it gets stopped out, then it's only 5%. So I'm gonna look for something else then. And I think that was everything I wanted to tell for this video. Let me check if I don't forget something. I think that was it. Yeah, I don't like this, but let's see if we can do something about it in the upcoming week or weeks. I also want to give an update from my last trades that I'm in right now. These are all the trades I am in. So the first trade, of course, American Airlines. It's doing all really well, actually. I also entered the VBIF, that is a Canadian vaccine chart that I will do in the next video. So we are now in 6 trade out of 10, so I still have room for 4 more trades. I have some on my radar, but they are not confirming their breakouts of their patterns, so I'm going to wait for those to mature and make a decision. But yeah, it's looking really well, especially for AMC over here. It is rising with 28% only today. I don't know why, and I don't care why. I only know that it was a very nice entry. And that we're getting close to our first profit target here. We are halfway there. Then we have 72% on our first half of the trade. So that would be a very nice trade to do. Hopefully the divergences are going to play out. Hopefully we're going to get positive momentum very soon. Break this this triangle line here. See if we can retrace back upwards. So yeah, that was it for today. No triggers were done. We do not have any stop losses or any first profit targets on all our trades. Still going. Medallia heads and shoulders target is doing very decently in my opinion. Ford is just breaking out. Hopefully it's going to keep breaking out in this week and the upcoming weeks. And yeah, let's see how this is going. So thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to join the Discord. You can find it in the description. And then I hope to see you in the next part where we will go over this one. VBI of vaccines. CDA, I think it's Canadian. Not sure. Hopefully see you there. And bye-bye.